Grabar. Ya. Hello, Slander. Ay, inicio
Eso.
mi. Ya.
Sí, sí, la cámara.
Hello, Slander and Alexander. Today I wanted to know a little about your opinion about what has been due to COVID-19. It's a very sensitive issue that involves many social aspects as well.
Hi Pamela, hi Alexander. Of course, I find it very interesting the consequence that this pandemic caused, which began in our country in March of the last year. I think one of the biggest consequences was the work level, because many people were unemployment the last year and were forced to leave their homes because they couldn't pay the rent.
You're right, Islander. In the country, the number of homeless has grown as many companies have gone bankrupt. Sectors such as entertainment, food, and tourism have been the most affected. Before the pandemic, you could find a restaurant wherever you go. Now, much of this have closed.
Very true. I also remember that I stay helped with social bonds to people who were employed or with very low resources. But unfortunately, in our country, there is a lot of poverty.
Yeah, it's true, Pamela. The number of homeless people increased in a health emergency. And those people, there were many Venezuelan immigrants who had nothing to eat. And you could see whole families in the streets. And it's really sad.
It's true. No people who were poor before the pandemic are poor and their needs are much greater. But Peruvians and Venezuela immigrants could not go out to obtain income during the pandemic or during the quarantine, so they had to find other ways to obtain income for their families, such as leaving the country.
Yes, if I remember seeing people on the street asking for money to eat, the inequality in the health emergency caused by COVID-19 was very noticeable. There are many people who didn't know that they bond reside, and many people who live it on the street didn't know.
But if we get together among several people, we could collaborate to help people who still live, for example, in the street or without work. And we could make food basket between donation to give to the people who need it.
Of course, it seems like a great idea to me. This act of solidarity and empathy seems very nice on the part of the people who dedicate themselves to making this possible.
Yes, I say it's a good idea, and it's a good way to help. What people most affected by the quarantine needs is food, so baskets are a good idea for me.
Okay. Thank you, Pamela. Thank you, Alexander. That's all.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.